Good morning, everybody. This week's Torah portion, the Parsha of Tzav, again seems to be an endless list of details regarding the Karbonot, the sacrifices. And there's a tendency not to go into much detail when studying these portions because they seem to be sort of an endless list of details that really are very hard to relate to. But again, if you look deeper and try to understand things in a philosophical sense, in a spiritual sense, there's always great lessons to take away. So one such lesson is in the beginning of the Torah portion where it discusses the altar. The altar was one of the major central features of the temple, and this is where the sacrifices were burned on a daily basis. And in addition to the burning of the sacrifices, there's a commandment to keep a flame burning at all times on this altar, even when the sacrifices are not taking place. So the verse says that the fire on the altar shall remain burning on it. It shall never be extinguished. And the Kohen, that's the priest, shall kindle the wood upon it every morning. And in fact, the Talmud says, based on the way that the Torah says, baboker, each and every morning, that it's not just the morning, but it's the morning and the evening. And the Talmud tells us that it was the job of the Kohen to put on top of the altar every single day, in the morning, 2 logs, and in the evening, 2 logs, to make sure that the fire kept burning. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think it is. We all experience in our Judaism, in our Jewish journey, in our growth, moments where we just don't feel excited. We don't feel inspired. We don't feel motivated to continue. Things have gotten boring. Things have gotten rote. I have my routine. I do my regular Jewish things, but I'm not feeling alive. I'm not feeling on fire. It's very, very important. The Torah is teaching us over here to never let that flame go out, because the nature of flames is that they do tend to move towards being extinguished. And it's incumbent upon us, the Kohanim, the priests, in our own lives, in our own Jewish world, in our own Jewish journey, to continue to place wood every single day, 2 logs, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. We have to think hard about what are the things that keep me feeling inspired? What are the things that make me feel connected? What can I do consistently every day to add on to make sure that my flame doesn't go out? Because when that flame goes out, passion, excitement, joy, all the emotions that are so critical to living a full, rich Jewish life disappear. And things can happen around us and we don't even feel it. Right? What's going on around us right now? How deeply connected to it are we? How much passion do we feel about it? It has a lot to do with our own internal flame. We talk about the fact that every Jew has a pintele yid, a little pilot light inside of them that never goes out. That might be true, but it's our responsibility to fan that flame every morning and every evening. Find something, whether it's studying a little bit of Torah, whether it's some involvement or engagement in prayer or other mitzvahs, tzedakah, whatever it is that I can do on a regular daily basis to make sure that I never let that flame go out. That's my job. And it's a great discussion for the Shabbat table. What can I do? What do you do? How do you keep your flame going? What do I do to keep my fire going? What do I do when I'm not feeling super inspired? How do I keep that fire going within me? Wishing everybody a wonderful Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom from Yerushalaim.